Nice fluffy long grain basmati rice. Very nutty, beautiful rice. One of my favorites. We'll start off with this. Let's get you a better bird's eye view than that, won't we? We shall. What up, homies? That was awesome. I tried to move the bowl forward with my finger on the phone, so I'm not feeling the greatest. But here we are, we're doing a cooking show, and it's gonna be tasty. Everything is prepared. You'll see in the next 5 minutes. I have to make the breakfast dessert drinks. I don't know why I said breakfast, guys. It's a berry smoothie dessert drink. It's strawberry milk berry smoothie, and these are made with almond drink. It's right there, actually. Unsweetened, organic, original from Earth's Own. I don't drink milk. There will be no cow pustules this evening. So first thing you want to do is get your stuff into the bowl. And then I have a couple different accoutrements here. These are both going to be made the same, so you see that bowl there. Let's start out with the first bowl. That's not enough rice. We got the steamed rice we put into the thing, and then you just break it up lightly. And a nice puffy bowl of rice there for you, eh? Looks so good. So then you take, and you're gonna do another one the same way here. And then you're gonna grab the stuff from the oven now. I should be able to use up this last little bit. My wife and I are cutting back on portion size to waste not and want not. Okay. Now we have I have a few different accoutrements, but I love this one here. Should I put it in just mine? No, there's no way to tell. The bowls are identical. So I love this type of soya. My wife doesn't even like that much soya, but we'll put a little bit in hers as well. She likes other things other than soya. I mean, she likes soya sauce, but she doesn't use a lot of it, okay? So you get some soya sauce in it. We used 1 pack between 2 big bowls of rice. So now I've got this beautiful Frank's stinging honey garlic. Right there, you can see that. Beautiful. And we're going to make sticky rice now. Who's with me? Pour some like that. Exact. Perfect. And then the second one, we'll do the same with. And that looks perfect right there. Now, watch this. I have to grab an oven mitt. You guys want to see how it looks in the oven? It's going to be hard to do, so I'm just going to, I got to be careful. This is a very hot pan. So I have a seashell on the counter here. I'm going to move it over. My berries for my dessert, and here we are. Okay, let's look at this. Oh yeah, these are homemade. Now I wish anything here is not homemade, but these are, it smells like homemade stuffing. These ones are plant-based meatballs. These ones here are homemade stuffing balls. I'm calling them, they're not, but if you were to come over and say, oh, those are really good, I would tell you they're homemade. Today, all day I'm saying these are homemade. You understand? I'm good with it. We have a couple cups of peppermint tea with honey in it. If you know anything about honey, it's good for you. So get it in you. Healthy meal options would include stuff like berries over there, stuffing balls, veggie stuffing balls, plant-based meatballs. You got the sticky rice. And then we're going to move. I had some green beans. I didn't put them out, but that's okay. Let's get these damn things going. We're going to put that into there. So many of these going in, the exact same. Are you going to try one rolled out? That's okay. We're going to put 6 in this bowl. And we're going to do 6 in the next bowl. We're going to do 7. Lucky number 7. When I met my wife, there was a movie in the theaters called Lucky Number 11. It didn't just come out. I'm not sure exactly. I just remember that. And Smokin' Aces was another movie that came out at the time. I could be wrong about that other one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was another one as well. I don't remember what it was, but there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love the Turtles. I think we should see a lot more Turtles. I think they should redo Turtles entirely and recreate good TV shows like they had in the 90s instead of making all these crappy cartoons that don't make sense with the graphics. I don't know what they're doing with graphics anymore, but it sucks. Let's work on graphics, cartoon makers, because you guys kind of suck, right? Who's with me on that? I haven't watched a good cartoon since, well, the 90s when the cartoons were good, right? It's very hard to find. The animation now almost limits their ability to feature anything cool. The animation is it's stepped outside of really something pretty awesome. So I've got 2 other ingredients here. I'm feeling it. I'm going with a little spice, a little bit of heat on mine. We have this fresh bottle, this big bottle of Frank's Red Hot sauce. You guys can leave me a comment down below what your favorite cartoon was, if you want. I'd be curious to read what everybody's favorite cartoons are. I'd possibly even watch one of them one day. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, homie? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for tuning in. We're cooking today, so enjoy the show. I'm gonna put down a little bit of this. Plus, I'm running out of the sticky honey garlic. This is gonna taste just as wild, and this is also gonna pique our senses and our noses with a little love. Okay. So just get it in you, okay? If you haven't had Frank's Red Hot sauce, stop what you're doing right now and head to the store and pick up a couple bottles. If not, a couple cases. I don't think it goes bad. If anybody out there is looking to sponsor the show, if I could use a couple sponsors today, if they want to sponsor it tomorrow, that's great too. So I'm looking for people that want to sponsor the show. That would give you an opportunity to one day a week possibly join me live on the show if you're a good person. No negativity, no swearing. If there's any racism whatsoever, you'll never be allowed back. This show is about spreading positivity and joy and nothing less. Yeah, I like to get down and have a serious conversation, but all good men should want to have a serious conversation once in a while. Now, I have these wonderful potatoes I've been working on to the side here. I'm going to get out the butter, the garlic. I do have another side dish, and it's going to blow your mind. Bear with me. There's even a little bit of different dipping sauces you can have with it. It's going to be tasty, trust me. First thing I got to do is get the butter. It's basil, all made with olive oil, not cow pus. So we're going to look past everything else there. We're getting, and then there should be garlic in here. And if there isn't, that's okay too. I don't know what I would have done with a whole jar of garlic. But, hey, maybe it's gone. You know, maybe the cat ate it. The wife definitely didn't eat it. I don't see it. My wife cleaned the fridge today, thank you. Shouts out to my wife. She said planning to do more painting in the basement, so that's all ready to go. I have a pack of tofurkey here. Let me check the expiry. It's got to be like 2026 March 19th. So I'll have some tofurkey sandwiches either at midnight tonight or at a later date. I'm going to use the Keen's mustard tonight, the horseradish. I'm going to burn the sickness out of me with horseradish and hot mustard. You have no idea. I found the garlic. I found it. It's behind these cauliflower bites. Oh, it's going to be a good day. So we're gonna have potatoes. These are ruby red. These are ruby red baby jam potatoes. I don't remember what they were called, but it sounds really good. So we're gonna put these potatoes into a bowl with butter, and you're just gonna nibble on them on the side. They're very piping hot. Everything here came out of the oven is really hot, and the rice was in a steamer, so it was hot. You want it to cool down before you eat it. First thing you want to do is get some potatoes. Get some potatoes into this bowl. Other than being freezing cold, yeah, it's that time of year, guys, where it's winter time. If anyone's from Winnipeg or Nebraska or LA, I'm sure you're just having a freak out right now. 16 feet of snow in LA right now. Kim Kardashian is stuck in Kanye West's old Hummer with 3 other basketball players right now. And they're running low on caviar, so that's a good thing. You know what I mean? I hope you all out there know I have a good time. I mean nobody any harm unless you're too rich, then I wish the worst for you. Okay? Now, I'm from Manitoba, Canada. Well, it's a pleasure, Manitoba, Canada. There's a lot of people from Manitoba, Canada that be watching this show. You're just one more beautiful Manitoban. Welcome, Manitoba. Let's see. What would you like to focus on for a second? These beautiful bowls? Or should we move into the... Let's go to the potatoes. I was just teasing. We're up next is potatoes. Look at these weird-looking little things. Right? What in the hell? Watch this, though. You want to see something so unique, so beautiful? Check this out. I won't apply any pressure with this fork, right? I'm going to stick another fork on top, and I'm just gonna give it a light. That doesn't do anything. Wow, that was awesome. I want someone to clip that, and let's clip that. That was one of the coolest things I may have ever done on stream that did nothing at all. Clipped. Got it. Okay, let's see how easy it is. Look at the amount of pressure that you need to cut into the potato. You need the least amount of pressure ever seen before on a YouTube live stream. That was incredible. We're going to put some damn potatoes into this bowl. All of them, in fact. Without the water. Water is plain, it's bland. Next, you're going to wash this pot out. And this will be for soup or ramen or something tomorrow. Actually, I was going to make a sauce. But that's not even enough potatoes. There's always another day. Okay? That's one of the best words you could ever say to yourself. But how much is too much money? Well, that's a great question. I have no idea. I'm thinking if you have so much money that you go to work the next day, but you have more money than everyone in the village, that's too much money. And what I mean by going to work, you're actually just going to get the rest of the money from everybody else in the village. You know what I mean? Remember, who is the richest of them all at the end of the year? Is it the middle class, or is it the person that has $500 million more than they had last year? Those are the ones I speak of forever. I banish them. Those are Satans. Satanic cult worshippers with a reptilian brain of greed. All right? And if you know about the reptilian brain, it is a very, very greed-driven brain. Now, I'm not talking about reptilians like the ones in your iguana tanks and things like that. Those are some of the most beautiful creatures on the face of the earth. I'm talking about the spineless weasels that wear suits and fire people that have no other choice but to sell their house. I'm talking about the ones who outsource entire villages to other countries while that country made them that billionaire that they are. Those are the ones I speak of. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. It's hard to do in this world anymore, isn't it? It's truly very hard to do, isn't it? to keep it very real. And then that's the final touch right there. You're going to add one more final touch I forgot, but that's okay. We're having a good time right now. I got till December 14th to use up these phyllo pastries. That's like 6 days. So maybe tomorrow we do jam tart phyllo pastries or something like that. See if it works. If it doesn't, chuck them. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying out new recipes for you guys to experiment. It doesn't have to work out. I hope it works out, right? So this is yet another accoutrement we've come up with here. Smashed potatoes in garlic butter sauce. And then, of course, there's that wonderful little bit of love on the bottom there. Let me just put this here for a second. Turn this. And then you can just kind of scoop in with this. This will be for each of us, but we'll use this as a side dish. You can just scoop in and take some out. I'm just going to turn it once. It's not a mashed potato. It's a smashed potato. Skins on, vitamins included, please. Yeah, all day. If you're out there and you're like, oh, I love skinless potatoes, just know you're better off eating a box of chips than you are having a nice potato. Just get yourself a box of chips and eat chips tonight. If you wanted mashed potatoes without the skins, just eat a box of chips. Real men eat the skins. All right? Who's with me in the chat? Does this look delicious? Right there. That's done. We're gonna do. Nope. We're done. Everything. We're out of here, guys. I want to thank everyone so much for tuning in. This. You don't have a name. You made it to YouTube. You own your own business. You own your own company, and you don't have a company name on YouTube. You use YouTube. Gentleman here from Manitoba says, I run my own company for 25 years. I got 10 guys that work for me, and I make very well money because I do concrete and I do tons of volunteer work. Too bad you didn't shout out your concrete company, homie. Well, good for you. I hope you do more volunteer work in the future for the city of Winnipeg, because we could sure use some people doing volunteer work in the city of Winnipeg right now. I don't use YouTube for advertising. I don't have to advertise. Bless you, man. Maybe one day you'll super chat me, you rich bugger. Hope you have a great day. How long you been watching the show? Are you a big fan for like 20 years, or is this your first? I've seen your name around, so I've definitely seen you around. How long you been watching? First time caller, long time listener? Well, I'd just like to say congratulations on being a well-structured individual, human being that came to the chat with a boatload of information, and you're of sound mind. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Maybe give your guys a bonus, or guys and the girls that work for your company a bonus this year, eh? Let them know. You ain't no Scrooge. Did you see this movie Scrooge, buddy? Make sure Scrooge don't come for you. You better give him a good bonus, $500 each or something, eh? Hook them up, bud. Get them some new work boots or something. Their feet stink when they come over. Hi, Tiggs. I I got a 20-year-old cat. You got a 25-year-old concrete business. That is a thing to be very proud of in Manitoba. Well, I congratulate you. And I hope you have a wonderful day, okay? This is just about a cooking show, so I want to eat my food before it gets cold, right? I gotta go eat dinner with my wife. I hope you have a wonderful evening, my friend. This is, it's always interesting. They already got one each. They got $1,200 each. You're from Stony Mountain? Very cool. Well, you sound like a gentleman. My name's Sean. Do you want to say your first name, or does it bother you to say your first name on here? I'm just curious. You don't, if you do concrete countertops? Sick, man. And more saving the world one slab at a time. You're an awesome person. That's awesome. No, I found you in the summertime. I just happened to be scrolling and you were driving down the road and I said, you're in Winnipeg. Yep. I remember you. I actually remember that day because of your name. Stony Mountain is, was it like 4 people? Is it a village of 4 people? There isn't even a mail. Is there a post office in Stony Mountain? Like, I gotta go to Stony Mountain. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas too. One day we'll run into. I'm sure we will. There's no question that I run it. You'll know who I am. Just say, see, because you didn't say your name or anything. I mean, I might remember you as blah blah, but it's hard to do because, yeah, I mean, I chat with a lot of people almost every single minute of the day. But I really appreciate you for stopping by. Okay, there you go. Your name's Blake. Yeah, you know, I've never met a person named Blake before. You have probably one of the most, you know, if Blake was a person who had like 19 abs or something like that, I would say it's Blake. You know what I mean? Blake, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas with all your abs. But I just pictured you with a boatload of abs. All right, Blake? I've got 3 or 4, and they're not on, like, they're around. I've got abs. They're in there, and Blake, I'm a little bit jealous now. You've ruined my Christmas. But you have a good day, buddy, okay? And I'm just teasing, obviously. I hope people out there can really get there's a bit of comedy in here. I'm probably one of the worst comedians out there. Actually, I'm not. I'm far funnier than Russell Peters will ever be. Ever. Russell Peters is not funny. I don't even understand who thinks that person is funny. But I'm way funnier than Russell Peters. This has been Dinner with Satan. Christmas dinner with Satan. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'll see you next time.